Okay, now we're going to show you how to do the Mohawk hairdo. First, we're going to start out with a poof, which is always the hardest thing for me. But what I do is I grab a little section of hair in the front, and then I'll back comb it a little bit. That will help it stand up, because we want it to actually poof, not just be slicked back like that. So I'll back comb it a little bit, and then give it a little spray. And by the way, this hairdo is a lot easier to do when the hair is dirty. If it's clean or wet, you're going to have a hard time. It's not going to want to stay where it needs to. So I would do it with dirty hair. Okay, so I'm just grabbing another section and back combing it. And then spray that a little bit, and then you want to let that dry so it holds it in place. And then I just pull it back and kind of separate it a little bit. It's a lot easier to do this when you're looking at a mirror, because you can actually see what's happening with the poof. And then I try to kind of blend the front a little bit so you don't see all of the rat's nest behind. That'll do for now. Okay, and then I'll just grab it here, pinch it. Some people like to twist it. Depends on your hair too, but you can try a couple different ways. You can twist it and push it forward. Here's my small bobby pin. And then you'll slide the bobby pin in this way and push it forward. And that sometimes will help the poof, but then you'll want to pin it down so it doesn't just poke up like that. I like to do it this way and just take it across this way. It seems to hold better for her hair anyway. And then I'll take another one and just cross it over like that. And the ridges in here will hold those bobby pins, and it will hold it in place. Hopefully that looks good from the front. Okay, then next we start the Mohawk. I grab about right where the eyes are. I'll pull my fingers back and grab this section of hair on top. And try to make the part a little even, but you know. And I like to use on her hair, because it is thinner, I just use these clear elastics. They seem to hold best. If I use the big round ones like this, it's too bulky on her hair. But those of you with thicker hair, obviously you'll want to use these. But I'll use these clear elastics, and I double them up so they'll hold in. Okay, so the one trick with the top ponytail that you're going to make is you don't want to pull this part too tight, because then you'll lose the effect of the poof. So you comb back the sides and smooth that out as much as you can. It's okay, it doesn't have to be all nice and smooth up here on top. And then you make your first ponytail. And then I'll loosen that up a little bit so it's not pulling so tight on that. Okay, and then I'm just trying to clip this out of the way. Okay, and then I grab the next ponytail, which is I'll just pull from like the middle of the ear and section that part off. You want to make sure that you leave enough hair at the bottom for the third one, because if you use too much in the second one, you won't have hardly any to work with. Going on right there. Sorry, I'm hurrying.
It's okay.
Struggling with my fingers. Okay. And then you can smooth it out again on the sides. So this is going to be like right in the middle of the head. Okay, so there's our second one. Okay, and then obviously you just grab the rest of the hair, smooth it out.
You just got the chills.
Doesn't it feel so good?
Yeah.
Okay, and then make a ponytail at the bottom. Okay, and then from here we do the messy buns, which everybody's hair is different, and so I'm going to try to show you two different ways to do a messy bun. Okay, so the first way, that's the easiest for me, but I think sometimes it doesn't work with super long hair. That's the part I struggle with. I don't know how to do long hair. Is I'll split the ponytail in half, and then I'll loop it. So I'll make a loop. I'll just usually hold that loop there. And then I'll put the elastic around it. So we've got the loop. And then I'll take it around and make sure we have a loop on the bottom. So we have the two hairs. And then just wrap the elastic around it like you would a ponytail. And then I tighten it. And then I'll grab the extra hair. So here's the extra hair from the one loop. And I'll just take it right back in and loop it through the elastic. And then just kind of fan that out. And then the same thing at the bottom. So I'll grab the hair, and then I'll grab the elastic and pull it out, and then push it right back in through there. So it just creates another loop. And you can be messy, because that's what we want. So there's the first messy bun. Okay. Another one that I've seen people do is you'll section the hair. You'll just grab a section at the top. And I used to do this with her hair when it was shorter. And you just roll that hair like that. And then grab a bobby pin. Turn your head. And you'll stick the bobby pin in through the bottom of that loop. And then do the same thing. You want to make it stay, you'll have to stick another one on the other side. And I always try to crisscross them so they lock and hold. So I'll just do that. Just wrap it and curl. Most girls will have enough hair to do 4 of these little rings, but we only have enough for 3, so we're just going to do 3. And then here's our last one. So I'll just kind of wrap it around my finger and then keep just curling it in like that. that in. Okay, and then you just kind of fan it out and make it so it's not so perfect there. And then spray. Hairspray's your friend. Okay, there's another bun. Okay, and then you want to do another, so you want to make a messy bun out of the last one too. I'm trying to think of, with her hair, since there's not a lot here, usually with the bottom one, I'll just do it like this, where I'll just wrap it around the like a ponytail, and then the last time I pull it through halfway, like that. So I've just got some hair on the top hanging out. And then it's the same thing like the top. I'll just grab it and stick it back through the elastic and pull it through and make that last one like that, since usually you've got the least amount of hair there at the bottom and we're struggling. And then if it's still not coming together, you can just grab it and just pin a little bit in there. They're supposed to be messy, so there's no really perfect way, and like I said, everybody's hair is different, but you just kind of stick the bobby pins in if you need to make it messy.
One thing people do with this is they don't blend the messy buns. They have to blend, and you don't want them to be 3 separate noticeable buns.
Yeah, you really want to make the effect of a mohawk, so it looks like a mohawk. And obviously they're not going to blend because they're all different buns. Usually I'll do like the one up here on all of them.
Abby, look at me.
There it is. Good luck.